Yeah. Yeah, I'll admit, that's one of my least favorite puzzles. I don't like it that much.
Expertly solved. Oh, it gave me chills. It really did. Okay, ask away. If you got any questions about the village or its history, I'm your man.
Would you happen to know anything about a supposedly cursed antique called the Elysian Box?
It's hard to believe, but you've gone beyond my area of expertise. I've never heard of such a thing. What I can tell you is that people in this town jump at that very mention of curses.
Oh yeah, that's right, I need to... Okay. Go ahead.
From what I gather, it seems they have some connection to the village in its days of the founding.
Still you.
Unfortunately, that's all the info I can really give you on that subject. Sorry to let you down.
Alrighty.
I was trying to go for a Dexter vibe, but also not Dexter.
It was only, you sound like a mix of Dexter and SpongeBob there for a second.
I was gonna say Dexter's Lab and, the villain from the first Despicable Me, Vector.
Okay.
Hey, Vector, it's me.
Oh yeah, yeah, Vector. Yeah, the first movie was amazing. I will admit that the first one was amazing. Yeah, there's the problem with the minions. Yeah, a lot of people hate the minions, but I don't care. The minions are amazing.
I haven't seen any Despicable Me movies yet, but
You haven't seen any of them?
no, not yet.
So far, the first one is my favorite because I've seen them all. But the first one is kind of a nostalgic piece to me because that was the first one I saw.
I understand.
Anyway, wow! Look at this! Look at this gigantic cow! Balloons.
It looks like the villagers are setting up for the livestock competition.
Livestock competition?
That sounds like fun.
Yes, I certainly like to see the competition myself, but it doesn't appear quite ready to start yet.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry, that's me. While we're waiting, can we go see more of the village?
Certainly, we could return later when the competition commences.
Yay! The Professor Luke and Flora decided to milk some cows. And I don't mean that kind of milking. Okay. Actually, a fun fact about this. When I was, you there yet? Not yet. Okay, see? I hate this mini game. Luke, when are you thirsty? Be thirsty, boy! I'll make you thirsty. Anyway, so as I was saying, fun fact, when I was recording this game for the walkthrough, I actually missed those first 3 hint coins. And I didn't find out until I was recording for chapter 3. And I look at the hint coins, I'm like, shit, that's wrong. So basically, I had to play the whole game again just to get back to chapter 2, so I could record those 3 hint coins I missed. Anyway, who wants to be the mailman?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I think I had enough of resting my voice. Anyway.
Alright.
I never forget a face, and I just don't know any of yours. You must be from the Momentary, by the way?
Yeah, Momentary Express.
Momentary Express. Since you're new to the town, let me clue you into a few key facts about Dropstone. I know you're interested, so don't act like all bashful and reserved on my account. Listen, if you know one name in Dropstone, make sure it's Mr. Anderson's. Not only is the fellow swimming in the money, he pretty much runs Dropstone as a whole. But he's a swell guy who treats everyone with respect, even the mailman. That'd be me, by the way. I always say you can tell a heck of a lot about people by the way they treat their local mail carrier. But even nice guys like him have troubles. I hear he spends all his time fretting about his daughter. That reminds me, I just saw a pair of unusual characters head up toward Mr. Anderson's house. The two said they were police from London, but something about them seemed downright fishy. 2 people, huh?
Are you referring to Inspector Chumley and his assistant?
Chumley, you say? That sounds right. He said he had official police business. He said he needed to see Mr. Anderson. What possible connection could there be between Mr. Anderson and the Elysian bots?
Well, it seems that Mr. Anderson serves as the head of this community. It's only natural that he know about who and what passes through this area.
He's a big fish, all right. You're right on the money about that. Heck, even the owner of the Monetary Express stops in to pay him a visit when he's in town. Yes, I bet those two officers are being waited on like kings at Mr. Anderson's as we speak. But enough chit-chat. We've got a festival going on now, so go have some fun.
Alrighty. Luke, are you thirsty now? God damn it! Okay. You know, I'm not gonna make this I'm gonna try not to make it into a running gag, but let it be known, I hate this minigame, and I'm probably gonna be saying that on my deathbed. It's probably gonna be on my tombstone. Okay. Greetings. I don't think I've seen you around here these parts before. May I ask your name?
Of course. I am Herschel Layton, Professor of Archaeology at Gressenheller University.
Charms, sir. Welcome to Dropstone, Professor Layton. My name is Dorothea, and I am a maid at the service of the Anderson family. Tell me, what brings you to our humble village?
My companions and I are after an artifact known as the Elysian Box. Have you heard of it before?
Can't say that I have. But the Master is quite knowledgeable about curiosities such as that.
The Master, madam?
Ah, yes, excuse my thoughtlessness. I keep forgetting you're new here. I venture there's not a single resident of our village who doesn't know Mr. Anderson.
I see. Well, if it's all possible, we very much like to meet Mr. Anderson.
Normally, I say he'd be glad to receive you, but lately he's been preoccupied with his daughter.
I don't mean to pray, but has there been some issues between Mr. Anderson and his daughter?
Well, yes, but just between you, me, and the wall, his daughter has been secretly planning a trip alone.
Secretly planning a trip alone? Is that your way of saying she's planning to run away?
Yes. And what's worse is that the Master is starting to catch on. That's something going on. But after much talk, we servants have decided to cheerfully see the Master's young daughter off.
So you're in support of allowing this girl to go off on her own? Why is that?
Because the purpose of the trip is to fulfill the last request of the young lady's late grandmother.
I see. May I inquire as to what that last request was?
Well, I myself have only heard scraps of the story from other people, so I can't say much. But whatever the request, it's one that the young mistress seems to feel is extremely important. Oh, look at that. Here I am gossiping away when there's supper to prepare. Please excuse me, Professor Layton. I need to get back to work.
Oh, my bad. Oh, before you go. Rats, she's gone. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's me, but it sounds like Mr. Anderson's daughter is leaving home more than going on a trip. And yet for some reason the servants are cheering her on. How odd.
Yes, very. And think about the consequences should Mr. Anderson find out what's been going on. The servants must have a truly solid reason if they're resolved to keep a secret like this.
What could it possibly be, Professor? I'm getting the feeling Dropstone isn't as ordinary as it looks.
You're not the only one, Luke. But enough speculation. Let's go explore more of the village.
Okay, Professor.
This cat sculpture certainly is expressive.
Yep, he's a cute one. Oh, if you like cats, Professor, I have got a puzzle for you.
Alright. Alright, flipped cats. Alright, so basically it's the same one as the flower one. You have a picture right here, and one of these 3 pictures is the same one on the left. Which one is it?
Let me have a look. Let me do it.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna go with I need some time to take a look.
Go ahead, take all the time you need. And don't forget, we always got hint coins too if you want a hint.
I'm gonna say probably B.
Alrighty, let's try B.
And now to test my theory.
Yep, it is.
Oh, I got it.
Yep.
Wonderful.
So yeah, so it's not A because the eyelashes are all short, while these eyelashes, one is taller than the other. And it's not C because the line here behind the cat is thin, where this one is a lot more thick.
Anyway.
Ready.
You always make it look so easy.
That's because I'm Professor Layton, and you are my second assistant.
Alrighty.
How long have we been streaming, by the way?
We almost got about 30 minutes. I don't think we'll finish chapter 2 in time, because I know we got about at least, let's see, 19. We got about at least 18 puzzles left to go. So yeah, we're definitely not going to be finishing up chapter 2 this week, but I do know of a good place to stop. So if we can,
Where are we gonna stop?
Basically, I want to try to see if we can stop after we see Mr. Anderson. After we see Mr. Anderson, and that'll be a good, a good spot for us to call this stream.
Call it a day.
So yeah.
What a cute little farm.
Yes, and the weather is so nice that even the animals grazing in the fields seem to be in a good mood. This seems like the perfect time for a short puzzle. See if you can solve this one.
Alright, moving day. Alright, you have 4 horses, all of which travel at different speeds. Horse 8 travels in 1 hour, the second one travels in 2 hours, the third one travels in 4 hours, and the oldest one travels in 6 hours. So one day you decide to move all your horses from point A to point B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time, and you need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return to move your other horses. So knowing you can only move as fast and as the slowest horse you're traveling with, what's the fewest number of hours it will take for you to complete your move?
You do this one.
Alrighty. I mean, Eagle Scout Myers is a little busy right now, so we can do it together.
I'm coming.
Let me think for a second.
Go
I
ahead.
just got a job opportunity.
Oh, nice.
I just got a job opportunity, but I can't talk about it right now.
That's fine.
4 houses.
Yeah, don't do it now.
Horses all travel different speeds, traveling from point A to B. Okay, point A and B stayed the same. These horses take 1, 2, 4, and 6 hours respectively. One day you decide to move all your horses from point A to B. However, you can only move a maximum of 2 horses at a time. And you need to ride a horse back to point A each time you return, okay? Knowing you can move as fast as the slowest horse you're traveling with, what is the fewest number of hours it will take to complete your move? Okay, so you need to take...
So you need to take 2 horses at a time.
Yeah.
And the one horse that you're riding with is going to have to go back to get the other horses.
Okay, so basically it's going to take... Fastest number of hours it will take... Is it taking, like, okay, 1, 2? Or is it
So basically, yeah, if you were to take... Let's say you take 1 hour to 2 hours.
No, what I'm saying is it counting as 1, 2, 3, 4?
It is counting like that, yeah.
Okay,
So
then
basic-
it's going to be 8.
You think 8? Do you agree? Do you think it's also 8, Toy Bonnie? I think it's dead.
I'm going to say 8.
Alright, let's try 8.
What?
Oops.
You have
Think-
4 horses.
Think hard about the clues you've been given and try again.
It's
So,
you take.
alright, well, it's not 8. And again, we got hint coins if any of you two want to use them.
I wasn't ready to answer yet, so that's why I let Justin, do it.
Knowing you can only move as fast as the slowest horse you're traveling with. Hours it will take. Oh, I thought it said trips.
No.
Aha!
What
I
do you
got
think?
it.
What do you think, Toy Bonnie?
13.
You think 13?
13. I say 13.
8 plus 2 is 10. 4. 14. It's gonna be 20.
You think 20?
It's gonna be 20 hours.
Alright, well, let's try. Well, since Toy Bonnie answered first, let's try 13 then.
Just leave it to me.
And it's 13.
Piece of cake.
That's right. So to start, so here it is. Hour 2 is taking, the first one, so that's 2 hours right there. Then hour 1 goes back, that's your 3 hours. So 6 is taking 4, so 6 plus 3 hours, that's your 9 hours. 2 is going back for 1, 9 plus 2 is 11. And then once the 2 comes back for the 1, that's your 13 hours right there. So that's why it's 13. Actually, the easiest way I did it, I just basically add all those 4 numbers together. I added 1, 2, 4, and 6, and I got 13. That's how I did it.
Alright, here we go. The animals out on the farm should look like they're enjoying the sun.
Of course, Luke. Animals enjoy being surrounded by nature as much as you and I do.
Right. Alright, who wants to be roll me?
You do it.
Okay. Me? I'm a world traveler, but I'm stuck here until I can score a ticket on the Military Express. I was hoping for a freebie, so I told Beluga one of my puzzles to break the ice. Fortunately for me, he got all hot on the collar when he couldn't solve it. Here, maybe you'll have better luck with it. And it's the slider. So move the blocks and get onto so move the blocks to get the baggage out.
Which one's the baggage?
The baggage is on top.
This one?
Yeah. This one's actually really easy. This won't lie, like this one's a really easy slider. Even I got it on my first try. So you had a right idea at the beginning. Almost. You did had it. You're there. You are getting there.
There we go.
Okay. You were so close. You were actually real close. So you got all that right. You had all that right. So you did have that right with the purple block, like the way you placed that purple block with the yellow block last time.
Right there?
No, when it was on the side, yeah, like that. You have that right. So you got all that right. You just need now you just need to do the end. There you go. Alrighty, not bad.
Consider this puzzle solved.
Okay.
A true gentleman leaves no puzzle unsolved.
Oh wait, I also almost forgot something too. Okay, I might as well go do this puzzle right now. Unless I want another puzzle for Granny Riddleton Shack. Hope she's still there. You're a pretty clever bunch, aren't you? With folks like you around, we might actually solve the mystery of the Military Express. People say that the train occasionally makes a stop at a phantom town found on no map. Could just be a wild rumor, though. Who knows?
An unplotted town? Wow. I wonder if that's untrue.
Okay. Are you thirsty? God damn it, Luke, be thirsty. We're running around. Why are you not thirsty yet? Okay.
Why? He needs to be thirsty?
Yes, he does. So I want to complete... So, alright, so... let me remind everyone. This is all random. If you want to complete this 100%, you have to... For this part, you have to keep opening up your trunk. And just hope that Luke is finally thirsty. I'm gonna make this boy thirsty. Okay, good, you're still here. Alrighty. I'll do her. What are you bugging me for? Don't just come up to me and start talking like you know me, okay? I was dreaming up the world's most amazing hat, but you came along and derailed my train of thought. Oh, did I? Well, I'm sorry for that. Sorry, are you? Well, don't just say it. Prove it. By solving this amazing puzzle I thought up. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so alright, here's this fellow, and he follows a particular rule when it comes to wearing his best hat. If it's sunny, he wears his hat. If it's raining, he does not wear his hat. If it's cloudy, he doesn't wear his hat unless it's been cloudy for 2 days in a row. If that happens, he does wear his hat. So use the chart below and basically put in the pictures on when it was sunny, raining, and cloudy. So, alright, so we know that, like, if it's raining, he does not wear a hat, so... Alright, and if it's sunny, he does wear his hat. So we got a sun and a cloud here. Now it says here if it was cloudy for 2 days in a row, he does not wear his hat. So the cloud right here won't make any sense because it was raining on the next day. So the cloud would have to be over here and the sun would have to be over here. And there we go.
And now to test my theory. Ha! Wonderful.
So yeah. So yeah, if you assume Sunday's show, if you assume that Sunday's show was the second cloudy day in a row, and figured out that your friend wore his hat on that day, the rest of the solution falls right into place. I like that puzzle. It wasn't that bad. Oh, so that's how it works. Okay, since you solved that for me, you're back on my good side. Besides, it would be stupid for the two best dressers here to fight. Alright, let's go ahead and just solve 2 more puzzles and we'll call it a stream. Why are you not thirsty? I hate this mini game. I hated it when I had to do it on my walkthrough. But at least in a walkthrough it was a little more easier.
Because you know what you have
Next
to
was still a pain in the ass. Alright.
Wowee, look at the size of that mansion. I bet you could get lost in there.
It is impressive to say the least. I'm sure that massive manor belongs to Mr. Anderson.
So that's where Inspector Chelmy and his assistant went, right?
I'd like to see this place myself. Can we go take a look? No.
No.
For now, I think the best course of action is to gather what information we can in the village. Besides, I imagine the Andersons have their hands full with the 2 guests they currently have.
Thirsty? Thank you! Alright, I don't care. Tell me when you're thirsty. I'll chug this whole teapot down your throat till you drown. What's that? You want something with Otis leads and double dose of I don't care anymore. Drink this whole pot. Drink this whole pot. Shut up. I hate you, Layton. I can see why you want to kill him. I kill him too. Oh, sure it hits the spot. I'm sure it hits the spot. It's like I'm gonna hit your sweet spot.
Oh, this tea sure hits the spot. It's sweet. And it's got me ready to stop walking again.
Not for long. Not if I have anything to do about it. Where's that saw? Alrighty, finally. I can finally stop worrying about that. And again, this is gonna get worse.
What a hamster.
You don't have enough items.
How many?
We only just need one more item, and it will be in the next chapter. So.
Okay.
But we'll, actually, what do you think of the hamster minigame so far?
It's funny.
Alright, and hey, look, it's SomeCallMeJohnny.
Wait, what?
Yeah, look at him. It's SomeCallMeJohnny.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. Her. Phew. That should do it.
Good afternoon. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Oh, good afternoon. What are you doing there, sir? Me? Oh, I'm just finishing here a little late. I gotta get home because I gotta do another episode, Johnny versus. Sounds like a lot of work. Have you done much luck? Actually, that's a good question. Now that I think about it, how many have I managed to catch today?
Alright, let's see here. Fishing net. You've cast a large net out in a pond to catch some fish. Every part of the net is in water except for the two ends, which you're holding in with your hands, as shown below. The pond's surface is small, but is actually wider underwater, so parts of your sunken net aren't visible from the surface. Assuming there are no tears in the net, and that its rim is constructed of a single length of rope that ends on the shore, how many fish visible in the pond will you snare up when you pull back the net? So we can use a memo for this. So I could just basically... Well, actually, we don't really need a memo. You got the line right here, so you can probably see it from the net itself.
Let's see. I'm thinking. Give me a second.
Alright.
7.
7? Alright, let's go.
Here goes.
Nice. Yep, it's 7.
That was almost too easy.
Alrighty.
Woohoo! What a haul! Tonight I have a feast. I have a feast like a king, and I'm also gonna record another episode of Johnny Versus.
Neat. Well, you've already done your Final Fantasy versus, so good luck with your next review.
Did he like it, by the way? Because I haven't seen it. Because it's been a while since I've seen SomeCallMeJohnny.
Actually, I want to hold off on his Final Fantasy review because I actually am planning on playing the game myself first. So I want to play the game myself first, and then hear his thoughts on it.
I definitely want to join you for that one. I've never played one, and I want to see how it's like.
Alrighty. Well, when I'm ready for it, I'll let you know. Anyway.
Oh, is it Inspector Chummy? Well, look who it is.
Hello, Inspector. Are you returning from the Anderson estate?
Don't know where you got your information, Layton, but you're sly as a fox. As a matter of fact, I was just there, but the servants said Mr. Anderson himself wasn't home. They said the bloke is off presiding over some livestock competition. A likely story, I'm sure.
I'm curious. What connection do you see between Mr. Anderson and the case you're investigating?
Not that it's any of your business, but perhaps you can be of help. I've heard rumors the bloke had tried to find this Alicia bots in the past, and I went to talk to him. But when I got to the house, his butler told me he wasn't home, and that I should leave. Can you believe it? I begged you, Turner, he was just pretending to be out. I went on my way to see the man. The least he could do is offer me a proper cup of coffee. But why would Mr. Anderson be interested in the Alicia bots in the first place?
It is anyone's guess, Luke. We won't know more until we can ask him in person.
I guess we better head over to the livestock competition Mr. Anderson is judging. Fine. Let the blasted bloke judge his precious livestock competition then. I won't be there. As far as I'm concerned, the whole thing is a frivolous distraction for the rich. Speaking of which, I can only assume his obsession with bots stems from the excess of time and money on his hands. If you see anything that might help this investigation, report it to me straight away, you hear?
We are always happy to cooperate, Inspector. Now please excuse us.
Sure, off you go. Come along, Barton. We got work to do.
Okie dokie, sir.
Alright, we better hurry back to the competition grounds.
The Professor, Luke, and Flora decide to burn the whole livestock down. Alright,
At this point, I really don't care about the fucking...
Yeah. Alright, do you want to, we can solve one more puzzle and it's really quick. Do you want to do that now or save it till next time? Because we got about 6 minutes left, before we have the end of stream.
Let's do it now.
Alrighty. It's real quick and easy anyway.
Oh, my bad.
You're fine.
Professor, I think this fellow here fell asleep standing up.
Judging by his uniform, he must be a security guard. I wonder how his employer feels about his nap. Perimeter secure. Please confirm identity by solving this puzzle, Snork. Have you ever seen the Snorks? I love them so much. Alright. Three rope loops are tangled together with a single red rope. If you were to pull both ends of the red rope, a single knot would form in the middle. Can you figure how many of the rope loops would get caught in the knot when it forms? Remember, even if a loop appears to have been pulled into a knot, you shouldn't count it in your answer if you could pull the loop free of the rope with a single tug.
That was tricky.
This one is a bit of a tricky one, but it's not too bad. Would you like a hint?
No, I got this.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no way. 0.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything, so 0.
Yep, it's 0.
Huh. Wonderful.
Alrighty, now the single loop will become truly entangled in the knots that form. When you pull the red rope and form a knot, one loop will fall away, and the other two will hang from the red rope, free from the knot. Alrighty.
Correct answer confirmed. Well done, sir. Snores. He must be some kind of mad puzzle genius to be able to talk about them in his sleep. I must learn how to do that.
Okay. Alright, this is where we're gonna end off Professor Layton and the Diabolical box right here, because, yeah, we are getting close to the 2-hour mark. I do need to head somewhere soon. But, alright, so we didn't get as much of Chapter 2 done, but we got pretty far and such. So I do know next stream we're gonna be finished off Chapter 2, and I do know Chapter 3 is real short, like, you know, it's only about 20 minutes and such, and it only has 4 puzzles. So next time when we come back, we're gonna finish off Chapter 2, we'll do Chapter 3, and hopefully we'll see how much we get done with Chapter 4. Because like I said, Chapter 4, after Chapter 3, the rest of the chapters are gonna be pretty long and such. So yeah, that is one thing I will say about Diabolical Box. When playing it again, I don't like how it's paced in terms of, like, you know, the chapters and such. I'll get into more of that once I get into, you know, when we get to the final thoughts on this game. But I will admit, the pacing in here is a little weak compared to Curious Village. But it's still not bad. It still keeps you interested and keeps you on your toes. And again, once we get to Chapter 3 and such, that's when it's gonna get real interesting as well. So, Toy Barney, what you think of this session?
It was okay. It wasn't bad or anything. I think it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I can see how this game is okay for some, because like I said, yeah, it does drag on a little bit. But again, hopefully it will be picked up a little bit for you once we get to Chapter 3 and 4. because I think you're gonna like the music for Chapter 4 once we get into a new town. So, but anyway, so we want to thank each and every one of you for joining us on this stream. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. We will be streaming Professor Layton again, maybe sometime next Saturday and such. Just depends if both Toy Bonnie and Eagle Scout Myers are free and such. You came back just in time. We were about to wrap up for today.
That's good.
Yeah. So if both Toy Bonnie and Eagle Scout Myers are free next Saturday, we'll do another Layton stream next Saturday at 5 and such. So yeah, if you're excited for the next Layton stream, hit that subscribe button as well. By the way, what you think on the session so far?
I just want to leave the farm.
We'll be leaving the farm. Don't worry.
Do you get the joke?
What's the joke for?
We're at the farm entrance.
Oh. We'll be leaving the farm. Don't worry. We'll be leaving the farm. We'll be going back onto the train, and we'll be going to another town, and we'll be staying in that town for the rest of the game. But yeah, so till then, this has been Sakura Diesel with my good friend Eagle Scout Myers, and my other good friend, and that Toy Bonnie guy.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all the next Layton stream, which again, maybe next Saturday, but we'll keep you guys updated if anything changed. But until then, take care, everybody.